Hi there, Maureen from Color Me Positive PLR. And I did record the call from yesterday about uploading your books to KDP, but for some reason the recording does not want to play. So I'm doing a short tutorial on how to get your book up on KDP. Okay, and it's very simple. What I do before I even get started, I have my interior and my cover ready in PDF format to upload because I don't use the cover creator. So if you do, you're on your own because I don't know how to use it. So what I like to do is I have all my stuff, this title, subtitle, author, description, and keywords that I can just copy and paste once I'm in here. So you go to your KDP bookshelf, right? You click on it was on the last page. Just click on Paperback, create new Paperback, right? And you'll be taken here. So the first thing is the language. So if you want English, you're going to just leave it as English. They have every other language in there as well. Then you're going to put in your book title. So this is my book title. Just going to copy, paste it. And remember, your book title has to match exactly what you've put on the cover of your book. Okay? So you make sure that that's exactly the same as what you have on the cover of your book. And then for your subtitle, you can put anything that you like. Don't make it too crazy or keyword stuffing or anything, but give it a little bit more description. So I've just put in 50 cute coloring pages of Christmas penguins, dolphins, puppies, reindeers, and snowmen. And then you have a series. I've never used it. I've never created a series. So if you've done that before, you'll know what to do there. Edition. For a coloring book, you're really not going to have edition 1, edition 2, that type of thing. So I don't bother with that. Here is you put in your author name. Okay, and then if you have any contributors, you put them in there. Now here you're going to put in your description, and I've already formatted mine, so I'm just going to copy and paste that in there. Okay, and you format that. I think I gave a link out the other day in the newsletter for a description generator tool. Okay, and now here it says publishing rights. So I own the copyright and I hold necessary publishing rights. Yes, it is not a public domain work. Okay, and now here are your keywords. So this is where you're going to plug in your 7 lines of keywords. And I tend to come here and then type in my first line of keywords, so I have a general idea of what the length is, and then I just put it in the text file and follow after that, so whatever fits, right? And that makes it a little bit easier. I think someone mentioned there was a tool for that as well, but I tend not to use any tools. If I'm going to be uploading more than one book at a time, I will open more tabs here and then just keep going. If say I have 5 books to upload and they're all open, so once this one I'm uploading, once we get to the next page and I upload the interior and the cover, I will start on the next one. I know a lot of people do that. I know a lot of people can upload 25 at a time doing that. I'm not that good. I forget what I'm doing from page to page, so I tend to take it one at a time. And I usually do them out throughout the day anyway, so if I have an extra 10 minutes, I'll upload and, do one and then go back to work, and then maybe, an hour later I might do another one. So it all depends on your style, and if that's what you're focused on, just KDP, then you're going to basically upload however many, because that's all you're working on, right? Which is a good thing. Focus is good. Okay, so now we're going to choose categories, and let's see, let's go to juvenile nonfiction, activity books you could put if you have activity books. I don't think there's a general coloring book category, so you can put activity books. I would put that because it's a coloring book, not activities per se, but good enough, you know. So if you had like say a book on vegetables or something, you could even put in cooking and food. If it's geared towards women and girls, you could do that. Holidays and celebrations I'm going to do because mine's a Christmas book. Okay, so I'm just going to put those for now. Okay, so you get two choices, right? So you choose your categories. And adult content. Does it contain any language and stuff like that? No, because it's a kid's coloring book, so I hope not. And then you click on Save and Continue. And you'll be taken here. And if you have your own ISBN or publishing company, you'll click on here, but I've never used it. I always get free ISBN from Amazon. Okay, so that's done. Publication date, you can enter a date when it was first published, but if it's the first time, just leave it blank because they'll do the date themselves. And then you're going to do your print options. What is your book? So mine is black and white interior with white paper. The trim size is 8.5 by 11. Okay. No bleed, and I'll make the cover glossy. So that's pretty much it. And you should have all that information. You know what your book is, right? And then you're going to come here and you're going to upload your manuscript, your paperback manuscript. So this is mine, the interior. So I'll upload that. Sometimes it takes a while. Other times it's fairly quick. Yesterday it went really quick. And then I found out today was already live on the site, the actual book that I uploaded yesterday, although it doesn't seem to be available for purchase yet, so we'll see what happens today with that. Maybe they've done it. Okay, so that's done, although it's still processing the file, right? So it might take a little bit to get it once you go to the book preview. Now here's your book cover, and this is Cover Creator, so it defaults to that. So if you're not going to use that, make sure you click down here, upload a cover, okay, and it's print ready. It's PDF only. So I'm going to upload my cover file, right, and then down here you can see, check this box if the cover you're uploading includes a barcode. Okay, so if you don't check the box, they're going to add the barcode for you. So I don't have a barcode, which would be like your ISBN number anyway, so they do that for you. And normally cover might take a little bit longer to upload because it's usually bigger in size, in file size, than the actual interior. So we'll give it a little bit. And there it's uploaded. Okay, and now it's processing your file. So my thing is, if I was uploading more than one book at a time, I would go on to the next one before I even launch the previewer. Because oftentimes when you do that, because see here it still says it's processing the file, the manuscript, now it's processing the book cover. So normally I'll just go and I'll do my next book, at least the first page, and get the other ones uploading. Then I might go back to that and click on the launch previewer, which you need to do in order to approve the manuscript and to check if you have everything good, because this is where they will tell you if there's something wrong with your book. Okay, so I'm going to launch it now and give it a little bit, and it tells. Okay, it's still, see, it tells you up here too, right? Checking your manuscript for quality issues. Now it's checking the trim size. Seems to be going fairly quick. I remember when we first moved over from CreateSpace to KDP, and sometimes this circle thing would go on for I don't even know how long. I would give up after half an hour and just cancel it and get out, and because it just never resolved itself. So I think it was just because everybody was moving over to KDP from CreateSpace. So it just took forever. Every once in a while, too, you'll find it slows down, especially in Q4, right? Before the holidays are coming up, people seem to be more active, uploading more. So see how it tells you what it's doing at the time, checking image quality now. So it should be ready in just a minute or so. So we'll just wait on it. We have patience. But yeah, so it's just a really straightforward process. It's very simple, fill in the blanks, and it just goes a lot faster if you have all your information already done and you have your files in one folder, so you're uploading and you're not searching for them, and it just makes it a whole lot easier to do it that way. Oh, okay. Says service or feature you're trying to use is currently unavailable. We're working to solve the problem as quickly as possible. Please try again later. Okay, so no, I don't want to. Do I want to refresh the page? Let's try it. So now we have to go back in. Wonder if it saved it for me. Uploaded, so at least that's all still uploaded, so okay, so I don't know, something happened and it just went bye-bye. Okay, so there we go. So this is the book. The cover, I might change that later. I'm not too sure I like it, but this was just really for demonstration purposes. And the quality check is letting me know that they haven't found anything wrong with it. Okay. Normally, if there is something wrong, if you're over the margins or over the lines, and they'll let you know here, and it's usually in red. They'll tell you which pages you have a problem with. So I'm not seeing anything, which is great. So the cover is good. The inside is good. Perfect, right? Good. So that's it. So when you're happy with that, okay, see where the red line is here? That's where they're going to be trimming the book. Okay, so everything looks good to be inside. Now, if this had been outside, they would have let you know maybe there was a problem. More than likely not, because if you have the proper sizing for the book cover, you're not going to have problems even if you have something going over the line that you might not want. And anyway, besides that, you can change your cover and you can change your interior as well anytime you like. Okay, it might take a while to change over in the marketplace, but you can do that. So I'm going to hit approve. And that's going to take me back to this page, right? So now it's approved. And now it'll let me know that the printing cost is going to be $2.15 per book. So I'm going to save and continue. All right. And here are territories. I just put all territories were worldwide rights. I hold distribution for that. Now your pricing and royalty, I'm going to list it as because Amazon.com is the one where I sell the most books. Although in Japan every once in a while I get a real rush. I don't know why that is, but it's good. I mean, so here are the list price, and because it's a children's coloring book, I normally don't price it much more than $6.99 per book. You know, so you could go lower or higher depending. So that will give me a royalty of $2.04, and if I want to put it into expanded distribution, it'll give me 65 cents per book, right? I usually do. I don't see a problem with it, because if it goes into expanded distribution and say, I don't know, Dollar Store picks it up, or Barnes and Nobles, or Chapters here, they could order 100 books. So, why not? And then it lets you know that it can take up to 72 hours for your book to be available for purchase on Amazon. And until then, your book status will be in review on your bookshelf. Okay, so I'm not going to publish this because I've already published this book yesterday. What I will do is come back in once I have another book to publish, and I'll use it for that. So basically that's it, guys. I'm going to save it as a draft. And that should take me back to there. Okay, so I could go back to my bookshelf and I'll show you the book that was published yesterday. So this is the draft. See, it tells you it's already in draft. And here is the one that I published yesterday and already went live. But for whatever reason, it's just saying it's not available. See, currently unavailable. We don't know when or if this item will be back in stock. So that could just be a glitch, or they're just not they're not putting out any books right now for whatever reason. But that's how it'll look. And I don't have the look inside feature yet. That sometimes takes a while. And I know a couple of times I actually had to get in touch with Amazon to do that for me, because it took like 2 months and it still wasn't a look inside feature. So the minute I got in touch with them, they went in and they fixed that. So, okay. So basically that's it. It's pretty simple, right? You go to your bookshelf, add paperback, and fill in the details, and you'll be good to go.